is Unit 2, Video 12, Nomenclature dealing with polyatomic ions. So some quick kind of rules for polyatomic ions is when we deal with polyatomic ions in nomenclature, we want to keep them together. So when you see a polyatomic ion, don't separate the elements within it. Keep them as one entity. If we need more than one polyatomic ion, we're going to use parentheses to represent that polyatomic ion. Now, what we have to check for is whether it's type 1 or type 2 for our metals. So if it's type 2, we're going to have to use Roman numerals. If it's type 1, that means it's got a fixed charge, so we can just state the metal. So let's go over here and look at sodium. So sodium is in column 1 of the periodic table. You know that it's a fixed element, or a fixed metal, because it doesn't have Roman numerals here. So it's just going to be sodium. We know sodium has a +1 charge. We've got carbonate, which is CO3, and it has a -2 charge. Okay, these do not equal 0, so we have to get it to equal 0. Common multiple is 2, so we're going to have Na2, CO3. Now notice I didn't use parentheses here because we didn't need more than one polyatomic ion. Now coming over here, we don't really need to identify that nickel is a transition metal because it's telling us here that it is a non-fixed charge because we have a Roman numeral. Now this Roman numeral is associated with the nickel, so it's telling us the charge of nickel is +2. And we've got chlorate, which is ClO3, and it's got a -1 charge. These don't equal 0, so we've got to find a common multiple, which is 2, to get these to equal 0. So we're going to have Ni, ClO3, and we've got to have a parentheses because we need more than one chlorate. Remember, we treat chlorate as polyatomics as one entity. Okay, now moving over to silver 2 sulfate. Okay, silver 2 sulfate. Silver, we need to check to see if it's a fixed or a non-fixed metal. Silver is in the triangle in the periodic table, so silver has a +1 charge. Zinc and cadmium are +2, aluminum, gallium, indium are +3. So where it is a fixed charge, we're not going to use Roman numerals, so we're just going to state that it is silver. Okay, when we state polyatomic ions, you just state the polyatomic ion. We don't have to do any fancy endings. So this is sulfate, so therefore this is silver sulfate. Okay, coming over here to this, first thing we need to do is figure out if this is a fixed or a non-fixed metal. So manganese, if we go look on the periodic table, manganese is right here, so therefore it is a non-fixed metal, so it's going to be a type 2. So we're going to have to determine the charge of manganese. This right here, identifying your polyatomic ion, this looks similar to nitrate, but the difference is that it has one less oxygen. It has one less oxygen, we're going to name it nitrite. So to solve for the charge of manganese, we're going to use our little algebraic expression. So we have 1 manganese times the charge of manganese, plus we've got 4 nitrites. We've got 4 because it's outside the parentheses. NO2 is nitrite. Times the charge of nitrite, which is -1. We're going to set it equal to 0. X equals 4. So the charge of manganese is 4. So this is going to be manganese. You're going to have to use the Roman numeral 4, and you just state the polyatomic ion. This is nitrite.